has been Jonathan Daniel, who scored 44. Cody Fontenelle made 33. And so far, Jacques-Claude Emmanuel not out on 40. So Glasgow will continue in the, he'll be bowling the 43rd over. This ball is high in the air. Fielder is getting under it. He takes the catch. And Joseph goes for 6. Kind ball there from Glasgow. Glasgow gets another wicket. And Joseph goes for 6. Glasgow gets his second wicket. And St. Lucia now 200 for the loss of 8 wickets in the 43rd over. So still a number of overs to go, and St. Lucia may well not bat out their allotted overs. So number 3 is going out. Number 3 is Liam Joseph. So number 3, Liam Joseph. So one Joseph replaces another. Liam Joseph. Liam Wilson? Okay. Okay. What it is? Wilson? So the list is Liam Joseph, but Coach Eugene is saying that it's Liam Wilson. So we'll go with Wilson. We'll trust John Eugene tells us it's Wilson. I was thinking one Joseph replacing another, but it's Liam Wilson. Number 3, Liam Wilson. I'll just cross it out on my list and add Wilson. And the first ball, Wilson plays it to third man, and a bad piece of fielding there. The ball goes right through him there. The fast bowler Casada Henry, and Wilson gets a boundary. 204 for the loss of 8 in the 43rd over. So one more to Wilson, just pushing the ball past the bowler. Moves to 5. Emmanuel, he has been on 40 for some time now. Seen some of his teammates gone. 205 for 8. Hits this one, strokes it very well. Gets his 41st run. 41 is 206 for the loss of 8 at the end of over number 43. Beautiful delivery by Henry, going right through it. It was slower and through the air on this occasion. He usually hits the pitch, but on that occasion he deceived Emmanuel with a slower delivery and going right for his defense. The ninth wicket goes with the score on 206. 206 for 9. Emmanuel vigil at the crease comes to an end. Bowled, comprehensively beaten and bowled by Casado Henry. So Neil Poyot, the last man in for St. Lucia, left-handed batter, will face up to Henry. Plays it quite competently, straight to squarish cover, and he can score. Drives through the covers, they run 1, they'll come back for 2. The fielder does not pick up cleanly. The batter there getting 2, Poyot getting 2, is off the mark with 2. 208 for the loss of 9 now in the 44th over. Still quite a number of overs to be bowled, and these two would try to linger on and add as many as they can. See an effort ball there from Henry. Playing a cross-batted shot there was Poyot. Not succeeding on this occasion. Is clean bowled there by Henry. So the team St. Lucia is all out. 208 all out. 208 all out. The last batsman going, Neil Poyot, bowled by Casado Henry. 208, leaving Liam Wilson not out on 5. So Wilson not out, 5 not out, 43 overs. I'll give you the exact, how many balls? 43.5, 208 all out. So St. Lucia, having been sent into bat by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, out just about 1:41 p.m. on this Saturday, the 11th of April, out just about 1:41, sent into bat by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They lasted 43 overs and 5 balls. The top scorer was Daniel getting 44, Jonathan Daniel getting 44, Jacques-Claude Emmanuel got 41. They got some useful contributions from Cody Fontenelle, who made 33. So just to tell you the fall of the wickets, so it's 1 for 13 when Theo Edward was bowled by Casado Henry for 11, 2 for 26 when Royston Fanis was caught at slip of the bowling of Casado Henry for 6, 3 for 40. Aidan Scholar was caught brilliantly, caught low down at second slip of the bowling of Shane Roberts for 3. Then it was 4 for 73 when Tyler Venner was bowled by Kevin Joseph for 10. They had a 50-run partnership between Daniel and Emmanuel, it was. And then we had at 5 for 123 when Jonathan Daniel was bowled by Jordan Charles for 44. 6 for 142, Camille Nelson caught at mid-wicket, bowled by Kevin Joseph for 17. 7 for 194, Cody Fontenelle, who had batted quite well, caught at mid-wicket of the bowling of Glasgow for 33. 8 for 200, Nathaniel Joseph, caught at mid-wicket, bowled Glasgow for 6. 9 for 206, Jacques-Claude Emmanuel, bowled by Casado Henry for 41. Neil Poyot was bowled by Henry for 2, leaving Liam Wilson not out on 5. In a moment, I'll give you the bowling figures as soon as they are compiled by the scorer. What I can give you, Jordan Charles bowled 10 overs, 1 for 32. And we had Kevin Joseph bowled 10 overs and he took 2 for 45. The bowlers, I will give you, it hasn't been totally compiled by the scorers. So I'll wait when I get it, and as soon as I get the bowling figures, I will give it to you. So maybe we can just take a short break and come back as soon as the scorers have the bowling figures. What I can tell you is that St. Lucia sent into bat by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all out for 208 of 43.5 overs. Back here at Geneva playing field, we see the commencement of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines innings. They need 209 to win this match here at Geneva playing field. Bob, his very first delivery, he got off the mark. Vanna bowls the ball outside the off stump, and the St. Lucians, they cock a hoop. They figure they posted a good enough total. St. Vincent will have different ideas. So the two batters at the crease, Alston Bob Jr., the son of former Windward Islands player, Alston Bob, and Damali Phillips, who is taking strike now from Vanna. Played this one quite comfortably. Phillips. I promised that I would give you the bowling figures. Remember, St. Lucia sent in to bat by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all out for 208 of 43 overs and 5 balls, with Jonathan Daniel getting 44, Jacques-Claude Emmanuel getting 41, and Cody Fontenelle getting 33. Driven well there by Phillips. He gets off the mark. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 2 without loss. The bowling for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we had Casado and Henry, both 7 overs and 5 balls. He took 4 for 30. The pick of the bowlers. Glasgow Elron, Glasgow bowled 9 overs, 2 for 43. Kevin Joseph bowled 10 overs, 2 for 45. Good Yokeland delivery. Well played by Bob. And there is no run. Kevin Joseph, 2 for 45 in his 10. Jordan Charles, the captain, bowled 10 overs, 1 for 32. Zach Thomas bowled 3 overs, did not take a wicket for 13. Alston Bob, 1 over, which cost 13 runs. Shane Roberts bowled 2 overs, 1 for 19. And DeAndre Duggan bowled 1 over, which just could not get it right, for 9 runs. 208 all out of 43.5 overs. So we've just seen a bit of misfielding there and allowing the batters to cross for a run. I think Bob has moved on to 2. And at the end of the first over, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team, after 1, they are 3 without loss. So 2 left-handed batters at the crease for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You remember that they need 209. They need to get that. They have 50 overs in which to do so. St. Lucia dismissed for 208 of 43 overs and 5 balls. So it will be Nathaniel Joseph bowling from the northern end. Bowling from around the wicket. Pops it up in the air. And he goes. Another no ball signal there by the umpire. So Bob, fortunate on this occasion. The umpire signaling a no ball. He may have cut the return crease, maybe not overstepping, maybe cutting the return crease. So that's 1 more to the total. 4 runs, 4. Bowling from around the wicket, Joseph. Bob, a leg by signaled by the umpire. So one more to the total. 5. 5 without loss. Bit of fortune there for Bob. He popped the ball straight to the man at mid-on, but only to see umpire Lenny Dangaben with the outstretched arm signaling it was a no ball. Full toss driven, well stopped there, brilliant stop there at mid-off, a chance of a run out, and he's out. Coming down the track, and inexplicable dismissal there. Driving, brilliant stop at mid-off, dive into his right, and disaster there. The batters stranded, and when in his attempt to make his return to the crease, he slipped and fell. St. Lucia losing their first wicket with the score on 5. St. Vincent, I beg your pardon, and really a disappointing end. A lovely shot and brilliant piece of fielding, I must say, leading to the dismissal of Aston Bob. So Bob run out. Bob getting 2 runs. Directing this delivery just outside the off stump. St. Lucia will be very happy with their start. Not so St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In their quest for 209, they have lost a wicket already. Again, wide. In fact, it will be signaled wide by umpire Lenny Dangaben. So one more to the total. So 7 for the loss of 1. Back for 2. Yokelin delivery, dug out well there. So Thomas replacing Aston Bob Jr. High full toss. Maybe it will be considered. Lenny Dangaben looks at Williams to see if he would signal that the ball was over waist height, and no signal. So the over comes to an end. The end of over number 2. St. Lucia scored 208. in quest of 209. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 7 for the loss of 1 wicket. So what it is Bob out for 2. How much Phillips has? 1? 2. So and 3 extras? 3 extras then? 3? 2, 2, 4. Right, 3 extras, yeah. Vanna goes to Damali Phillips. He opens the face of the bat. Will only get 1 run. He will move on to 3. St. Vincent under the Grenadines 8 for the loss of 1. We're in the 3rd over. Being bowled by Tyler Vanna. Zach Thomas, the right-handed batter. So we started with 2 left-handers in Alston Bob Jr. and Damali Phillips. Bob going via the run-out route, and Zach Thomas has replaced him. Short delivery, wide signaled by umpire Andy Williams. 1 more to the total, 9 for 1. We're in the 3rd over. It's a 50 over side encounter. 209 is the target. Lovely delivery, pitched good length delivery, and getting a little bit of bounce on this occasion. Ball going through to the wicket keeper. So the wicket keeper is Jonathan Daniel. Good delivery, well directed on the off stump. Handles it quite well, Thomas. See the St. Lucians, they're cock a hoop. They're encouraging each other. 2 slips, backward point, cover. Gets a rising delivery there, Thomas. Just slightly short of a length, making some height. May have struck Zach on the glove. There isn't any short leg. His partner Phillips calls him down to have a word. Maybe just a matter of slowing down the proceedings for a short while. Driving and missing is Thomas to a delivery from Vanna. Vanna bowling with some venom, I must say, in that over. The 3rd over has come to an end. At the end, 9 for the loss of 1. St. Vincent and the Grenadines looking for 209 for victory here at the Geneva playing field. The last we heard over at Benjamin Park was that Dominica were 168 for 3. Arsenio Fountain, the captain, was on 25. We haven't heard any updates as yet. And as soon as we get, we will relay them to you. Phillips comes forward, drives elegantly, but can't get any run. Lovely looking drive for none. Outside the off stump allows it to go through to the wicket keeper. Two slips and a gully. Waiting. Lifts one. Diving forward. He claims the catch. Phillips says his ground. And then he walks away. Phillips gone. 9 for 2. What a fantastic catch. Diving forward. This was a disconcerting delivery there from Nathaniel Joseph. Got that ball to lift disconcertingly there to Phillips. He really couldn't have done much with it. Got the top of the bat and lobbed, but it was a great effort there and a magnificent catch. Diving forward, he claimed the catch. The umpire agreed with him, and so Phillips had to make his way back to the pavilion, out for 3 runs. Phillips brilliantly caught that slip of the bowling of Nathaniel Joseph. So Captain Jordan Charles makes his way to the middle. He has joined Zach Thomas. Thomas yet to score. 9 for the loss of 2 wickets in the 4th over. Attacking field there with 2 slips and a gully. And the slow finger is coming up. It's coming up. The players are jubilant. St. Vincent and the Grenadines lose their 3rd wicket. 9 for 3. And the captain, Jordan Charles, caught at the wicket. The wicket-keeper holding on to the ball there, Jonathan Daniel. Jordan Charles, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines captain, caught at the wicket, bowled by Nathaniel Joseph for a duck, a golden duck. No, the captain, the red shoe. Charles. So the captain is gone. The vice captain has come out. Vice captain and wicketkeeper of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team, Jawin Adams, has come out. Zach Thomas yet to score. Jordan Charles faced that one delivery out for a duck. Vice captain Jawin Adams, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 9 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, and they have strengthened the slip cordon. There are 3 slips on the gully now. Lifting delivery. Loud up here, not out, says the umpire, but good hostile bowling by Nathaniel Joseph. Still is up and is really attacking effort bowling there by Nathaniel Joseph. Trying to put some pressure not only on the batter but on the umpire. Good delivery once again, the final delivery of the 4th over. And at the end of it, 9 for the loss of 3 wickets. So a double wicket maiden, bowled by Nathaniel Joseph. Venner begins a new over to Thomas, and St. Lucia piling on the pressure. They have the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team on the ropes, and they want to keep them there. They want to make further inroads. Some lively bowling from both Tyler Venner and Nathaniel Joseph. Good delivery, back of a length, moving away into the gloves of Jonathan Daniel. Daniel, who top scored with 44. Jacques-Claude Emmanuel, 41. Cody Fontenelle, 33. Casado Henry, 4-4, 30. Plays that, and luckily for Zach Thomas, driving at, and luckily not getting the edge. Not forced to play on this occasion. They had the ball before. He had to play, beat him, but on this occasion he watched it quite well and allowed it to go through to wicketkeeper Daniel. of the over, another maiden bowled by Venner. 5 overs completed, 9 for the loss of 3. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in search of 209 for victory. They are exactly 200 runs adrift. So they need to consolidate. Vice captain Joanne Adams together with Zach Thomas would want to put on a partnership, but Nathaniel Joseph and Tyler Venner, they have other ideas. They want to make further inroads. Well played there by Joanne Adams. He gets off the mark, and the score advances to 10 for 1 as Thomas yet to score. Diminutive guy, lad compared to Adams. Adams tall. Thomas short guy, stands up well straight and guides it down to a third man. Gets his first run. That should make him feel much more comfortable. 11 for the loss of 3 wickets. Opens the faces of the bat, guides down the ball to a third man, gets his second run. Adams 12 for 3. We are in the 6th over. Bowled by Nathaniel Joseph. Joseph has already claimed 2 Vincentian wickets. The other one going via the run-out route. Alston Bob Jr. run out for 2. Good delivery there by Joseph. Thomas wasn't too comfortable on that occasion. The ball lifting slightly, not viciously, but just enough bounce to have Thomas in a bit of discomfort. Short lad, looks quite compact in his stance. Wider delivery. One more to the total. 13 for the loss of 3. We're in the 6th over, being bowled by Nathaniel Joseph. Good, confident on drive. Finds the man at a wideish mid-on. Knocks the ball down. The over comes to an end. At the end of over number 6, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 12 for the loss of 3 wickets. In. Beautiful delivery there by Venner. Adams forced to play, and play he did, but missed completely. Ball going through to wicketkeeper Daniel. Could see Venner striving for some pace. It was an effort ball, but the pitch did not respond on this occasion. He's looking for a bit more bongs on this occasion. Well directed delivery, played by Adams quite competently. That's one made some heights, and Adams is trying to uppercut it down to third man. He missed. The St. Lucians wouldn't be too unhappy with that shot. The previous ball he pounded it, but it did not rise. On this occasion, with less effort, the ball rose considerable height. Opens the face of the bat, straight to cover, fields well, and there's no run. The over comes to an end of over number 7. So at the end of 7, score 14. 14 for the loss of 3 wickets. 7 overs, 14 runs, 3 wickets. So St. Lucia having a solid grip on this match as of now. The Vincentians will want to break loose, but they are not given the opportunity, as Nathaniel, Joseph, and square driven there and breaking the shackles somewhat. Playing it square and playing it delightfully to the squarish cover boundary. 4 runs there to Zach Thomas. He moves on to 5. And 18 for the loss of 3. So Thomas growing in confidence. He has taken a few knocks, but you can see he's fearless. He's not backing away. He's figuring that sooner the pacers will get a bit tired and he may take advantage. But he looks quite compact. Loud appeal. It was going down. I've sent back by Adams. Loud appeal, but clearly from our vantage point, going down the leg side. Lovely shot once again. This young man, Zach Thomas, growing in confidence, stroking the ball quite well to squarish cover. But the timing was so good, not the placement. The ball went straight to the fielder. No run resulted. Good response there by Joseph. Jocelyn delivery, and Thomas coming down on it hurriedly but effectively and preventing the ball from going on to his stumps. So over number 8 has come to an end. After 8 overs, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 18 for the loss of 3 wickets. Beautiful delivery there from Venner. Loud appeal from the slip corner, but the umpire, Andy Williams, not agreeing to the slip fielder. This time he edges, the ball goes down to third man and they get one. So Adams gets a single which takes him to 3. And now Thomas is on 5 and now it's 18 for 3. The ball was pounded in the pitch there, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines lose their 4th wicket with the score on 18. The bowler, Venner, tried to bounce the ball, but Thomas attempting to duck, but the ball did not come up, and in the end he has been bowled. So Thomas goes bowled by Venner for 5. Zach Thomas was looking quite good but the bowlers, they were threatening him with some short pitch bowling. That ball was pitch short and we saw some lift, but that one didn't lift. And Zach Thomas was ducking, and the ball did not make any height, and he lost his wicket, bowled by Tyler Venner. So more trouble for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ozid, okay. Because I say Ozid too. So a left-handed batter has come out. Ozid. There's always sometimes different pronunciation, but it's Ozid Edwards. 18 for the loss of 4 wickets. Bob run out for 2. Philip out for 3. Jordan Charles and the ball from around the wicket. Let's see what is the signal. It's a leg by signal. So one more will be added to the total. 19 it is for the loss of 4 wickets. Joseph, yeah. Lift and delivery and out caught. Five wickets down, 19 runs on the board. A good short rising delivery there from Joseph from Nathaniel Joseph once again. And the batter there just hanging the bat out, giving the slip an easy catch. We accepted quite gleefully. So it looks like Ozid Edwards did not trouble the scorers. The only thing they need to do is just put a duck in the scorebook. 5 wickets down, 19. And the new batter going out is number 5, Kevin Joseph. Good tidy ball in there by Joseph. And Kevin Joseph unable to get the ball away. The vice captain, Joanne Adams, is there. Still on 3, 19 for 5. St. Vincent and the Grenadines not doing too well, which is an understatement. And the catch taken there. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in further trouble. 6 wickets down. Kevin Joseph goes caught at mid-off of the bowling of Nathaniel Joseph. Kevin Joseph failing to score. Caught mid-off by number 10, Aiden Scholar, taking the catch. Nathaniel Joseph, the bowler. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in all sorts of problems now. 6 wickets down as we see the new batter going out there. It's the fast bowler. The fast bowler who took 4 for 30 is Casado Henry. So Casado Henry took 4 for 30 when St. Lucia batted. He need to do something with the bat. Now, the over has come to an end, and it will be Venner bowling from the Southern end. Back and across is Adams. Plays on the offside and he can score. So Joseph has already taken 4 wickets so far. Venner 1 and 1 via the run out route. How many overs gone so far? 10? 10, okay. Okay. Goes over the top. One bounce into the third man boundary. Adams freeing up his arms on this occasion. Moves from 3 to 7 with that one shot. And the St. Vincent and the Grenadines total advances to 24. 24 for the loss of 6. That ball cuts back. Adams was covering up. It jagged back somewhat. And he succeeded in playing it to the man at short mid-on. Driving uppishly through the covers. This one will run away once again. 4 more runs to Adams. He moves to 11. 28 for the loss of 6. Vicious bounce here, and Adams had to duck out of the way. He was in a spot of butter there. He's a tall man, so any rising delivery, he will have difficulty in getting out of the way. He goes down and taps at the crease, at the pitch, I should say. Vicious delivery here from Venner. In the air, backward of point, down to the boundary. 4 more. Adams getting on with things. Decides there's no point hanging around and not getting the bat onto ball. He moves to 15-32 for the loss of 6.
No ball, he scored 4. He signal 4. Right, you do it and that.
11 complete. 11. 32 for 6, yeah. Kevin does score yet, man. Kevin does score yet. Who that there? Kevin out. Kevin out, yeah. Casada Henry, yeah. He don't score yet. He don't score yet.
No.
Okay. Joseph is getting a lift in delivery, and the batter just fending the ball off his chest, and as the seventh wicket goes down with the score on 42. Casado Henry caught there, just getting that lift in delivery, fended it off, and out caught for a duck. 7 wickets down for 32, and again the wicket taker Nathaniel Joseph. Casado Henry has taken 5, Vena has taken 1, and 1 run out. So 7 wickets down, 42 runs. The new batter going out there, number 21 it is. Is it 21? Let me see, let me just confirm. Another left-handed batter, I can tell you. And they're having difficulty negotiating Nathaniel Joseph. He has 5 wickets so far. Number 27, I make it. 27, Shane Roberts. So number 27 is Shane Roberts. Has come out to join his vice captain, Joanne Adams. Wide is signaled. So 1 more to the total. 33 it is. 33 for the loss of 7. So what a spell of bowling we've seen from Nathaniel Joseph. Driving and missing is Shane Roberts. His vice captain Adams calls him down to have a word with him. What can they do? Just 3 more wickets in the hut. Another lift in delivery. Not on the body on this occasion. And Roberts has enough time to watch it go past him into the gloves of the wicketkeeper, Jonathan Daniel. Driven through the offside, through the covers, 4 runs. So Roberts gets off the mark with a 4 through the covers. And the total advances to what? 37? 37 for the loss of 7. outside the off stump under no pressure whatsoever to play. In fact, a wide signal by umpire uh, Lenny Dangerben. So it's 38 for the loss of 7. The over comes to an end. At the end of the over, another over from Nathaniel Joseph, a successful one. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 38 for 7. The target they are chasing is 209. They find themselves in all sorts of trouble. 38 for 7. There's going to be a bowling change. Look like they're going to introduce some spin from the southern end. Looks like Liam Wilson will be the bowler. So the introduction of Liam Wilson from the southern end. Looks like the leggy floating this one. Good loop on this occasion. First delivery, good control. The back of the hand stuff always requires a bit of control. A bit shorter on this occasion, and Adams would be a bit disappointed that he did not get bat onto this ball. So far, so good. Short delivery. Tries to force it on the offside. Does not get hold of it as he would have liked. The ball goes to backward point. Good bongs there for the fielder. And there is no run. Again, he opens the face of the bat. Plays it backward of point. A good over, a good maiden over there bowled by Liam Wilson. Score is kept on 38. A maiden over, 38 for 7 after 13. So new bowler from the northern end. Another spinner introduced, Cody Fontinel, replacing the successful bowler Nathaniel Joseph. Nathaniel Joseph had 5 of the 7 wickets to have fallen so far. Swinging at and missing. A wider signaled. One more to the total. 39 it is for 7. In the air, run fast singer, a shy at the stumps. They will get some overthrows. Might go pretty close to the boundary. They run 1, they come back for 2, and in the end, 3 runs completed. So that will take the total to 42. 42 for 7. Flighted delivery, Joanne Adams goes for a mighty heave. Got an inner edge onto the ball. He gets a run. Moves him to 16-43 now for the loss of 7. Hits it in the air and he's out caught. Caught at cover. The 8th wicket has gone. 43 now for 8. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines crumbling here at Geneva playing field. Cody Fontibel getting among the wickets. The bats are out. Shane Roberts caught there at cover. 8 wickets, 43 runs, caught at cover of the bowling of Cody Fontinel. How many Shane got? 8? 8? No, it's 7. Yeah, Trey Dugan. So Fontinel has just taken the wicket of Roberts. Roberts gone for 7. 8 wickets down. Floats this one to the new batter, DeAndre Dogan. Comes forward and there is no run. Gets a short delivery. Tries to hammer it past extra cover. He feels well. The over comes to an end. At the end of Fontinel's over, St. Vincent and the Grenadines in more than a spot of bother. 43 for the loss of 8. Wilson was good line, good length for the leggy. Liam Wilson. Adams has been there for a while. Swings that. Misses going for the almighty swing there. Adams showing how he should have played it, keeping his eyes on the ball. But it was a bit loose there. Swings this time, knocked down there by the mid-wicket fielder. Looks like Joseph. Joseph having a very good day with the ball and now on the field.
I know, right?
Strokes this one straight to cover once again. Striking it quite cleanly, but straight to the fielder.
One wing face and one out face I see yesterday. And that's the only one I know.
And they loud appeal, and up goes the finger of Andy Williams. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in more problems. 43 for the loss of 9. The set batter in Jawin Adams gone cuts at the wicket. Wicketkeeper Daniel making no mistake of the bowling of Liam Wilson. Adams going for 16.
Somebody else told me.
.43 for 9 as the final player for St. Vincent and the Grenadines walks out. Elran Glasgow will join DeAndre Duggan, and it will be Cody Fontenelle. Floats this one up, comes forward there. Duggan guides the ball, well fielded at slip. Flighted delivery once again. Drives but can't beat the man at backward point. And he can't score. So both batsmen yet to get off the mark. Edges, but the ball falls short of the man at slip. So it's 43 for the loss of 9. How quickly has St. Lucia made inroads into the St. Vincent and the Grenadines batting? Floats this one again, he guides it, and there's a bit of a misfield there at short foot man, which allows Duggan to get his first run. He's off the mark, he's on 1. And the St. Vincent and the Grenadines total 44 for the loss of 9. Was the googly turned and going down the leg side. One more to the total. 45 it is. 45 for 9. Flights this one again. This time This time the leg break on this occasion. He allows it to go through to wicketkeeper Daniel. Hits this one. The bounces in the pitch. Spectators catch. Straight back to Fontenelle. The over comes to an end. At the end of Fontenelle's over, 45 for the loss of 9. So, for academical purposes, 164 more runs. I think I would just say that more jokingly. 164 more runs to get for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But St. Lucia will try to wrap it up as quickly as possible. Tomorrow, I think it will be St. Lucia and Grenada at Benjamin Park in Portsmouth. And Dominica, the defending champion, will come out here and battle with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's the Windward Islands WINLOTT Under 19 cricket tournament. Loud appeal. And he raises the finger. DeAndre Duggan is given out there. They score 45 all out. 45 all out. Dugan, leg before wicket, bowled there by Liam Wilson for just 1 run. And the innings has come to an end. Elron Glasgow remains not out. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they go down by 163 runs. So 163 runs defeat there for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What a performance by the St. Lucian lads. They scored 208 of 43 overs. Jonathan Daniel made 44. Jacques-Claude Emmanuel 41. Cody Fontenelle chipped in with 33. For St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Casado Henry 4 for 30. Elron Glasgow 2 for 43. Kevin Joseph picked up 2 for 45. Jordan Charles 1 for 32. Zach Thomas bowled 3 overs. He did not take a wicket. The other wicket taker, Shane Roberts, bowled 2 overs for 19 runs and he had a wicket. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines set a target of 209, dismissed for 45 runs, 45 all out. A victory, therefore, St. Lucia by 163 runs. A massive win for St. Lucia. The scorecard reads 1 for 5. When Alston Bob Jr. was run out, he scored 2. 2 for 9. Damali Philip out caught of the bowling of Nathaniel Joseph for 3. 3 for 9. Jordan Charles, the Vincentian captain, caught by Jonathan Daniel at the wicket for no score. 4 for 18. Zach Thomas bowled by Tyler Werner for 5. 5 for 19. OZ Edwards out of the bowling of Nathaniel Joseph for a duck. Kevin Joseph went when the score was 6 for 19. Caught by Aiden Scholar of Nathaniel Joseph for a duck. 7 for 32. Casado Henry out of the bowling of Nathaniel Joseph for a duck. Then you had Shane Roberts. He was out caught of the bowling of Cody Fontaine for 7. Fontenelle, I beg your pardon. Fontenelle. 9 for 43 when Joanne Adams, the vice captain, had held on for some time. He was caught at the wicket of Liam Wilson for 16. Then we had the last batsman going, Dogan, DeAndre Dogan, adjudged leg before wicket of the bowling of, was it Wilson? Of Wilson for one, leaving Elron Glasgow not out or not. St. Vincent and the Grenadines dismissed for 45 all out and losing by 163. Man, you have to get vexed and come back normal. Come back normal. Okay, my sweetheart. Come on. Yes, the bowling reads Tyler Venner, both 6 overs, 2 maidens, 1 for 19. Nathaniel Joseph, what a spell he produced here today. 6 overs, 2 maidens, 5 for 17. We need to read that again. Nathaniel Joseph, 6 overs, 2 maidens, 5 for 17. Liam Wilson, both 2 overs and a ball, 2 maidens, no runs, 2 wickets. So he took 2 wickets without a run being scored on him. And Fontenelle, both 2 overs, 1 for 7. So 12, 14, 16 overs and 1 ball was all it took to dismiss the Vincentians. All out for 45. A massive victory there for St. Lucia, winning by 163 runs. So that's the position here. Tomorrow you can join us. We will have Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They will be playing here tomorrow, Sunday. And St. Grenada will have St. Lucia to contend with at the Benjamin Park. So from me, Andy Carter here, we was ably assisted by 2 female scorers who did a fantastic job. Our crew here, under the guidance of Chad George, all did a great job. The umpires were on point. Lex McGlaw helped. The president, Mr. Masley, chipped in, and all in all, a good team effort which brought the game there. So from me, a bright, sunny afternoon. The news is that St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they have lost by 163 runs, going down to St. Lucia. So join us tomorrow for more cricket action in the Windward Islands WINLOTT Under-19 tournament. From Geneva Plainfield, Andy Carter bidding you good evening.